Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of the Superman pose out, as I would call it. And we'll come straight to Christopher Reeve's Superman. And I like that pose. I've messed about with this guy so many times in different poses. There's not enough footage for me to film him. I just do the best I can on this pose. And there he is with that green crystal, which is the difference between the last bit of footage you saw. And I've also put in what I call fighting fists. So his other head sculpt, the one you saw before, is there, the serious look Superman. I love it. I wish I had 2 of these figures so I could do both versions. And there's the rest of his hands. Gesture hands I call them, or gripping hands, or flight hands. People don't like those hands, but I love them. If you combine one of those hands with, say, one of those hands, or one of those hands, or a fist, it does work. But we'll go back to Superman. So I've got the cloak, because it's wired with that fluttering effect, and that seems to work for me. I like to turn the figure around. And there you see that S, which is accurate to the film. And you start to see that on more and more of McFarlane's Superman figures. But yeah, I like that look. And the iron girder, you can see, is on the deck. But yeah, I always said, like I said before, if you've got any superheroes that have the ability to fly or have wings, the best way to see them is on a flight stand. But I've got Christopher Reeve there holding the green crystal that you see in the film, and that green crystal he threw into the ice at the North Pole to create the Fortress of Solitude. You can actually get that diorama as well. I might pick that up. But overall, I'm very happy with that pose. And if you got the figure yourself, have a fiddle about with them. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what they're there for. They're quite robust, and again, they can take what I call a posing beating. Whereas hot toys, you've got to be a bit more careful. And I also think with the accessories like these, people never use them, and I don't get that. If you paid the money, try and change out the hands, try and change out the head, you know, give it a different feel to what everybody else seems to be doing. That's just my opinion. But yeah, there he is. So let's come to this guy, because I really am into this guy, and I've put him on a flight stand, which he doesn't have. But I think I'm going to keep him in this pose and put him back in my bedroom. I'll put on the energy effects, as you can see there, on the legs. I've attached one to the cloak and one round his neck. But you can do what you like. It's entirely up to you. That's the joy of it. That's why I shot this in 2 parts, because it was a bit fiddly and it would have taken too long. The camera would have switched off. But at the end of the day, that's a good enough pose for me. And he too has a wide cloak. He has no S on the back, but it doesn't matter. Overall, it's a great looking figure. My second favourite figure of the Superman wave. But I'm after Henry Cavill at the moment to complete my Justice League lineup. There's a few old issues out there, but I might pick up the one that's been released with the Ben Affleck Batmobile, which is in black and white. I do like the look of it. It's not as good as this. This is really striking as a figure, but overall, I will pick one up so I can film the Justice League as I see them on camera. So, I'm going to adjust Superman slightly so I can finish with the last shot. Just change his angle. One more close up on that face. Awesome. And pull out to one more close up on his face. Awesome again. and say thanks for watching the channel. The next one I'm hoping to do, but I won't guarantee it, is the Fantastic Four, because I have acquired Victor Von Doom and the Silver Surfer. So on that note, I'll say thanks for watching. Let's get a better shot there, and I'll see you again soon.